Okay, come on in. Come. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated while I make the speech. Okay, let's start. My name is Sojang Lee. I am in the 장곡중 school. Life happens for you. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that was possible for him. And so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant. And when I was 12 years old, he was let go from the safe job. And our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from him. One of the most important lessons from him was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love. Another lesson he taught me was his love and humor that altered the people around him. And I thought that's something what I want to do. So I became a comedian. And after 10 years, when I was about 28 years old, I learned one night in Los Angeles that my goal in life to free people from their stress, like my father. When I realized this, I dubbed my new devotion to the Church of Freedom from Stress. And I worked hard for this ministry. So what's yours? How will you have this word? What do other people want from your talents? You have to know this because from my experience. I can tell you that the effects you have on others is the most important currency in life. Later in life, everything you gain will fall away, and very many of you will be hurt. Look at me, look what I got to do. Everywhere I go, I can make people be at their best. And I have already reached my goal. I'm sorry, okay, that's written, okay. I am on the top of the mountain and have already reached my goal. But the only person I could not free from was myself, and that is when I started to search for answers. If I was not famous, who would I be? Who would I be if other people did not want to hear the things I said? Or if I let other people down? That is why when you really want something, don't let anything stand in your way. And shine your light. Let's being seen in all of your glory. I have often said that I wish people could just see their dreams of being rich and famous, so they could see that it's not the rest completion in success in life. My soul is not limited within my body, but it is contained with my soul that is limitless. Our imagination is always forming with different scenarios, both good and bad. And the ego tries to keep you a complex story of our mind, and fear will tell you, I'll never be enough. This is your inner voice. If you listen to it, there will always be someone who is always better than you. No matter what you gain, your inner voice will not let you stop. But also it will tell you to continue until you leave a permanent mark in your life. That is why your inner voice is very tricky. It would tempt us with the promise of something we already possess. So I just want you to relax and dream a good life. Your job is to open the door in your head. And when the doors open in real life, you just need to walk straight to it. Don't worry if you miss your cue, because there will always be another door opening. When I say, life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. I really don't if that's true. I am just trying to make the best choice to understand the challenges in life and earn something useful from it. You will come up with your own style. That's the part of fun. Also, you should take a chance on faith, not hope or religion, but faith. I don't believe in hope because I think hope is a beggar. Hope bursts through the fire and faith jumps over it. You already are able to do amazing things in this world, and after you walk through those doors today, you will only have two choices, love or fear. Just love, and don't ever let fear turn you from your heart.
Beautiful. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
Thank you so much. Next seat, motivationals with Bill Gates. I have heard we know real awareness of the useful inequities in the world. The appalling disparities of health, the wealth, and opportunity that affect millions of people. I learned a lot here at Harvard about new ideas in economics and politics. I got great exposure to the advances being made in the sciences. But humanity's greatest advances are not in its discoveries, but in how those discoveries are applied to reduce inequity. Whether through this democracy, strong public education, quality health care, or broad economic opportunity, reducing inequity is the highest human achievement. If we believe that every life has equal value, it's reverting to when that some lives are seen as worth saving and others are not. We said to ourselves, that can't be true, but if this is true, it deserves to be the priority of our giving. 60 years ago, George Michel came to this commencement and announced a plan to assist the nations of post-war Europe. He said, I think one of such enormous complexity that the very mass of facts presented to the public by press and radio make it extremely difficult for the man in the street to reach a clear appraisement of the situation. It is impossible to grasp at all the real significance of the situation. 3 years after, Michel made his address. As my class graduated without me, technology was emerging that would make the world smaller, more open, more visible, less distant. Let me make a request of the intelligent leaders here at Harvard. Should our best minds be dedicated to solve our biggest problems? Should Harvard encourage its faculty to take on the worst inequities? Should Harvard students learn about the depths of global poverty? Should the world's most privileged people learn about the ribs of the world's least privileged? In line with the promise of this age, I want to ensure that each of the graduates here to take on an issue, a complex problem of deep inequity, and become a specialist on it. If you make it the focus on your career, that would be permanent, but you don't have to do that to make an impact. For a few hours every week, you can use the growing power of the internet to get informed, find others with the same interests, see the barriers, and find ways to cut through them. Don't let complexity stop you. Be activists. Take on the big inequities. It will be one of the great experiences of your lives. As you reach Harvard, you have technology that members of my class never had. You have awareness of global inequity, which we did not have. And with that awareness, you likely also have an informed conscience that will torment you if you abandon these people whose lives you could change with very little effort. You have more than we had. You must start sooner and carry on longer. And I hope you will come back here to Harvard 30 years from now and reflect on what you have done with your talent and your energy. I hope you will judge yourselves not on your professional accomplishments alone, but also on how well you have addressed the world's deepest inequities, on how well you treated people away who have nothing in common with you but their humanities. Thank you for listening to my speech. Thank you.